Hello my beautiful and amazing people, badass Dark Zone agents, Uncle, which are in the building with my favorite LMG setup, and I think this is the best Bullet King build you can make in Division 2 title update 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. period. This build slaps and you can switch Bullet King for any LMG in the game you would like. MG5, easy money. RPK, again, barbecue chicken, because you're gonna slap booty cheeks like there is no tomorrow. In this one, we are using Ninja Bike backpack with striker gear set and obliterate talent. And the results are kinda insane, but I still wish Ubisoft or Massive would give us a buff to LMG class, because you have to play kinda careful with 2 distraction skills. So, because you can't really use shield, and that's the biggest issue. I think maybe they could introduce different shield which could be used with LMG class. I think that would change even PvP if we could use LMG class. Usually, or LMGs actually used to be pretty nice in PvP and PvE. I remember one time everybody was using Pestilence with Armory gear sets. Good old days. Anyway, that's my thoughts on LMG class in general. Maybe introduce to the game new fresh shield which will work with LMG class only, or maybe buff the damage output with these bad boys, so we would not be punished that we are not using shield that much. But before we continue, quick word from the sponsor Diving.net. If you don't have enough time or good teammates but you still don't have all the best items in your game, then Diving.net is set for you. They have absolutely amazing team on console. They will complete your order super quick, and right now they have some crazy sales on incursion items such as Ouroboros exotic SMG. Use RBD0424 promo code to receive additional 25% discount. It's absolutely crazy. Definitely take advantage of this one. If you have any questions, don't hesitate, drop your comment down below in comment section or contact the operator. But now let's get back to this best LMG build. Yeah, I will say it, it's the best LMG setup. What you gonna do about it? You will make a better one? Good luck. DPS wise, I think this is pretty much the limit you can reach in this game, and striker gear set by itself is one of the best DPS gear sets in the game. Pair it up with LMG class and that's game over. We are using Petrol's gloves again to boost our damage output even further, and Ninja Bike backpack allows us to reach the delicious crit chance cap, so we would be efficient with obliterate talent. As you see right now on my screen, obliterate and striker gear sets are capped out or stacked, and I'm slapping booty cheeks. Easy setup to execute. Actually, you don't have to farm ages for all the necessary pieces. You can craft some things here and there, find loot, run 2 or 3 times countdown, and you should get this setup. So for specialization, gunner specialization, because on kill we will receive increased rate of fire and armor back. Increased rate of fire will help us with obliterate stacks and striker stacks. Bullet King has one of the best rate of fires in the game. As you see, 1000, almost 1000 RPM is absolutely ludicrous. Oh my goodness! It's even better than barbecue chicken. It's almost like Vector-esque, but not quite. 1000 is still crazy. And to stack striker basically instantly, I'm using lefty, name a shotgun with perfect sledgehammer talent, throw your grenade on elite, boss, changa, all the shenanigans. Boom, he will be slowed or it will be slowed, and you have shit ton of damage buff to you and your teammates. For pistol though, I'm using Orbit, this exclusive perfect finisher. This bad boy can be pain in the ass to find with decent attributes in DZ, because it's this exclusive drop, it is what it is. But as your pistol, it's pretty good option to be used. For the gear itself, I'm using 3 pieces from striker gear set: mask, holster, knee pads with crit chance and crit damage attributes. My stats are not perfect. What I mean by that, I have way too much headshot damage with LMG class. On my chest piece, I would rather have crit chance and crit damage instead of headshot damage and the crit damage. I needed crit chance, although it's not tragic, but still I would prefer that additional 6% crit chance on this setup to be a little bit more efficient with my obliterate talent. Although with this crazy rate of fire, as you see, obliterate and strike is always pretty much stacked. You can see my indicators that I am basically in beast mode all the time, and you can use this build in incursions as well. And for the skills, like I said, you have to use unfortunately 2 distraction skills. In my case, I'm using striker drone and Banshee pulse or decoy. Banshee pulse actually is really good skill in PvP and PvE. You're gonna disorient enemies, and that's enough to start your chain kills. Easy skill to use. Press button, boom. You will send like pulse. It will maybe travel like 10-15 meters, and everything in that pulse path will be disoriented, and you can basically stop whole wave and just dismantle everything and everybody. Really good option. But again, you can use decoy as well. Decoy die is pretty much instantly on legendary difficulty, so decoy is like a meh skill. But still, with Ninja Pike Backpack, where we have additional skill tier, decoy can survive like 5 seconds. That's the reason why I'm using Banshee pulse. We're gonna stop whole waves, and with good teammates you can destroy everything in a couple seconds. But for heroic missions, decoy will be the way to go. Trust me, decoy will survive, and now you have 2 distraction skills and you can run around like a freak. Still, sometimes you will receive incoming damage, so play smart. This setup is not like run and gun. You are pretty much glass cannon build. In our case, best defense is offense. So if you can take enemies quickly enough, then nothing and nobody should give you any problems in the game. So in my eyes, like I said, this is the best LMG setup in the game. You can replace it even with Pestilence if you want. You can replace it with MG5. You can replace it with RPK, with all the best LMGs in the game. So yeah, I think it's a really cool setup, but I wish still that LMG class would receive some little love from developers. Like I said, it's kind of punishing that we can't use shield with LMGs, and LMGs still need a little bit more DPS output to compete with assault rifles and SMGs. Bye!